Hey guys, it's Thursday. We made it. Okay, now Thursday's assignment for today, you are going to be writing, you're going to be creating a narrative. Now, this narrative is going to be on the worst meal you have ever eaten. But before we get started with that, we have to go over some strategies. So, some strategies for good writing, or some strategies for writing a great personal narrative. Number one, like we've been doing this week, showing, not telling. Using strong adjectives or verbs, using dialogue, detailed amounts of action or moments of action, describing emotions through behavior, and then sensory description using all 5 of your senses. Personification, which means giving a human-like characteristics to unhuman-like things. Like most cartoons, you have like a bear that can talk or something. Strong point of view that's supported with evidence. A logical sequence of event, like beginning, middle, end. Set a tone. Is your tone something that is, excuse me, is it something that is a tone that is negative? Is it something that we look at and it's instructive? Is it questionable? What kind of tone are you setting? And use similes and metaphors, like the food was cold as ice. Or like, I'm thinking of a metaphor for this one. It's going to take me a minute. Let's see. The steak was the desert. Metaphors are hard to come up with on the spot. Anyway, come up with a metaphor. Okay, so this is what you have to do. You have to use 3 of the listed things above. See, there's 6 of them, so you have to use 3. In your writing, circle the number for the strategy that you are using. So, like if you want to use showing, not telling, strong viewpoint, and sequence, everyone should use sequence of events, okay? So if you do that, circle those. Then write that same number next to the location to where you use the strategy in your writing. Repeat 2 more times. If you are able, you can use a highlighter to mark the number in your section. What that means is as you are writing, let's say that in your writing, you're writing the paragraph and then you said the cake was like a cloud, soft. So as you write, you could underline that or highlight it, and then you would put a number 6 beside it, because that tells me, that tells Miss Lynette, or it tells Miss Coggin that you have used a simile or a metaphor to help your writing. Now, excuse me, on 12.2, it says paragraph about a paragraph. Writers often organize good paragraphs using a common set of guidelines. First, writers include a topic sentence to introduce the topic or main idea of the paragraph. The topic sentence tells what the paragraph will be about. That is very important. Okay? You have to include a topic sentence or at least a main idea. And that is going to tell the reader what your paragraph is going to be about. Next, writers include supporting details or supporting sentences. The supporting sentences explain the topic or main idea. Writers usually use at least 3 to 5 sentences to give the reader supporting details or facts about the topic. Okay, including interesting facts and details help make the paragraph informative and interesting to read. It is important that the sentences stick to the topic. That is very important. Sticking to the topic, okay? Stick to your topic. Finally, writers end the paragraph with a concluding sentence. Now, or your final thought on the topic or main idea. Using these guidelines can be helpful in writing a clear and informative paragraph. When you write a narrative, a topic or main idea introduced in the topic sentence is often the event that you are writing about. And right here, you are going to write paragraph, me personally, I would like 2 paragraphs, if not 3, describing the worst meal you have ever experienced. Include sensory details describing the experience through at least 3 of your 5 senses. After writing the paragraph, underline your sensory details you have included. So you're going to have to underline your sensory details, but you're also, remember, going to have to highlight and number or underline and number the strategies that you use throughout your writing. So think about the worst meal you've ever experienced. Was it in a restaurant? Was it at somebody's house? Use your 5 senses. The smell of the food, the taste of the food, the sight of the food, what was it? Use that in your writing. And remember, 3 to 5 sentences support your topic sentence. So each paragraph has a topic with 3 to 5 sentences. Okay. Now, you have one, like that's half, and then a whole page to write. Okay, there's plenty of room. If you need more room, get a clean sheet of notebook paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the practice and skills with you. It's an assessment. Basically, you have to tell us what's being compared here. Like Tim will never gain weight. He eats like a bird. Tim is being compared to a bird. Okay, it means that he hardly ever eats. Have you ever seen a bird eat? It just like takes a bite, go fly somewhere, takes a bite, goes to fly somewhere, takes a bite. Kind of like that. So you're going to do, there are 8 of them. So you have similes and metaphors. So our principal has a heart of stone. You are comparing the principal's heart to stone. And basically some people may mean he has no feeling, he has no heart, he doesn't have, he's not human. So anyway, that is your Thursday. And this stuff does not have to be turned in until October 14th, but if you happen to get finished with it, you can turn it in later on Thursday. So that is Thursday. It is fall break after you get finished with this and your math, and I hope that you have a nice, safe fall break and that you stay safe and well, and I will talk to you after fall break. Have a good day. Oops, sorry.